but these are the turn signals. But I didn't do that. So they were already cut, and that's probably why it didn't work. All right, well, let's get to work. You want to say what you're doing?
I don't really, this is a wire brush on a screwdriver. No, this is a wire brush on a, what is this? A drill. This is a wire brush on a drill, and I'm kind of just, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm getting all the sticky stuff and off of the floor so that we can paint the Rust-Oleum and have a clean surface to do it with. Is that good? Okay. Hopefully we can use some of that. You could probably sand the floors too, but this is what we have on hand.
All right guys, so we're gonna do some electrical today. We are going to remove some of the wiring that runs down the bus. As you can see right here, I have pulled all of the wiring down and I've taken the electrical tape off of it. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna move from the back of the bus to the front of the bus, pulling out the wires that I don't need. But after every wire I pull out, I'm gonna remove it from one of the lights, and then I'm gonna immediately check to make sure that the bus still starts. I wanna make sure I'm not messing with anything that'll keep the bus from moving. Now I'm gonna show you the electrical panel. Here it is. I'm gonna be removing most of the handrail switches as well. This is gonna be the strobe light, the interior lights, things like that. Almost every single one of those is here in this panel. So what I did was I took the power out of the panel, took all of these power ends off to make sure that if I pulled every single power to this whole panel off, would the bus still run? And it did. That means I can remove everything on here without keeping the bus from running. So this is the panel with all the switches. These are called blanks. They fill in the spots where you don't have any switches, and then these are the switches. In order to get them off, you're gonna put something underneath and you're gonna pry up. And it's gonna pop these off. Underneath, you'll see that there's a lot of different plugs that go into each switch. Because we tested down below that if we remove the whole panel, it wouldn't keep the engine from starting. We realized that we can pull every single one of these and the bus will start, and I'll show you that now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them off. This switch is for one of the fans. Try the bus. Bus turns on. That means we're all clear. We can go ahead and remove these out and move on to the next switch. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I get all of these out. All right guys, see how thick these lines are? We're about to remove all the ones that we don't need. we were able to figure out that almost everything here is not really relevant. And here it's not relevant either to the bus operation, and then most of it is going to be the stuff that was used when the bus was actually in service. So we were able to strip all of that out, and then we stripped everything that, all of the cables that go along with it out, and then this is what we're left with. So we don't have a whole lot left. We left everything over here on the engine side completely as it is, and each time we checked to make sure the bus started, and we were good to go.
Hey, are you beating up my bus? What are you doing?
There is a section